You know, what's funny is if I actually keep it at like, what was it called? Actually keep it with this kind of lighting, it looks a little bit spooky, which is kind of cool. Not gonna lie. I would actually be tempted to keep it like, but I'm not, don't worry. There we go. So now you guys can. Let's get going with today's stream. It's going to be a fun one. How are you guys? My name is Kelphelp. Thank you so much for coming in today's stream. We're going to be having a great time. Been really in the mood for playing some horror games. Well, mostly talking about them, not like playing them necessarily, but the reason that I'm doing this is because, if you guys don't know, I've been working on a Clock Tower video, which is a port comparison of all the versions of Clock Tower. I've been trying to make sure I get it done properly, and very happy to say it's completely done. Oh, I have better lighting. It's completely done. So that Clock Tower video should be hitting us up October 1st. I wanted to like make it so it's like you get into October, you get something kind of horror-y, for lack of a better term, but no, it's just very nice to get into the Clock Tower series. It's one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. I know it's definitively and objectively not the best on the Super Nintendo, but it's still a favorite of mine nonetheless. It has a very special place in my heart, just because it's just a very slow, archaic, but a fun game that really allows you to explore a mansion. And this is before, you know, Resident Evil, a lot of these, you know, huge games that allow you to explore mansions and everything like that. This is before all of that. And it's just nice. It's kind of refreshing to a certain degree, where you kind of used to having in survival games, how should I say this? I guess all of the tools that you need to survive. And with Clock Tower, like, you really have to kind of think outside the box to how to avoid the villain Scissors Men, how to get into a better destination, how to also figure out what's going on with this mansion. There's a lot of intricacy that is going on with this game, and that's one of the reasons that I do love it so much. It's just a very, very unique game that I haven't really seen and still haven't seen. I know we have inspiration from like other ones, like, you know, there's BioShock with its horror elements. It's not a horror game, but obviously it does have horror elements to it. I would also argue, trying to think what else is coming to mind. Outlast is a fantastic game. But I would definitely say that, well, it does put you in a helpless position too, now that I think about it. But I'm pretty sure it's inspired by previous titles that have a similar thing to it too. So that's kind of one of the nice things about it, but it's always a huge recommendation whenever someone's like, I want to try a horror game that I haven't really played before. It's kind of archaic. It's a little bit tough to get into, but it's a great game. Always recommend playing Clock Tower, and that's why I wanted to look into each version of Clock Tower. So for the Super Nintendo, which is the first version that came out, I also wanted to look into, what is it called? The Windows version, which we'll be looking at today, and I'll do that, and then the PS1 version, which is kind of more of an enhanced port, and we'll delve into that. Krug Stilo, how are you? How does this game even exist on Windows? It was for SNES. So this is a native Windows port. I'll talk about that, but you're going to see how this functions. It's a native Windows 95 port that you can easily run on Windows 10. It actually functions how you think it does in terms of like mouse controls. I think it's one of the best controlling versions out of all of them, just because you do have mouse controls, and that's such a cool thing. I know there's like mods to do that on the Super Nintendo, but this is like a native version. It does have graphical problems, and we'll go into that, but this is a 100% native port of Clock Tower, and that's what we'll get in today. Turbo, how are you, man? It's always great to see you, dude. I know it's been a cool minute. I hope you're doing well. Great to see you, man. But no, I think you'll really like it, Krug. It's weird, man. This is such a weird port of Clock Tower, because I would. Okay, so here's the thing. I was actually playing this on my Windows 95 computer because you guys don't know. I have a Windows 95 retro PC. It's like in the other room, and I brought a flash drive. As weird as it sounds, I brought a flash drive, put it in that computer, started playing it, and it's just so weird. It's just it still has all these weird amenities. There's a lack of features that really makes this port kind of what is it called? That kind of makes it not stand out. It's weird. Oh, Amon, I think I remember you. Sorry, I'm so bad with names, so please forgive me on that. But yeah, GNG. Yeah, I agree. Clock Tower is kind of one of those horror experimental prototypes that paved for way for a lot of them. I will stand on that hill because it's clearly not the best, but it's not really supposed to be. It was trying to find its evolution through what this survival horror game genre is. So I mean, it wasn't really a thing. I think Resident Evil truly solidified this as like a series that people would really be interested in, and that's what got people like invested in the survival horror. It wasn't Alone in the Dark or Phantasmagoria, as interesting as those titles were. It was truly Resident Evil. But Clock Tower is one of those somewhat unsaid experimental games that I really think that people owe a lot to. Charles says, I'm doing okay, lots of issues, but taking class editing, good, man. I'm glad that you're still going on the editing stream. Keep it on going, man. That's it. But no, I'm glad that you, what is it called? That you saw the retro build. The retro build was a lot of fun. So you're going to see that make a return in this video too. So just me playing through it, it's weird. It's just because it's pretty unconventional to all the other ports, but I would only recommend it for the mouse controls. That's the only recommendation I would give for this PC version of Clock Tower. That's probably the only way I think people should play it. Other than that, like, it lacks graphical features. You can't make the image sharper. You can't change the resolution. Stuck at one resolution. I would argue that the MIDI music is pretty terrible. Holy crap. As far as MIDI music goes, it's pretty low on the totem pole. Holy shit, it's bad. I didn't think it was as bad because I was like, you know what? Maybe I could tinker with sound cards, because if you have like different sound cards, you could also tinker with the audio. And I started doing some tinkering around, and nope, can't do it. You could emulate different wavetables, but nope, you're stuck with one very, well, I wouldn't say one variation, but it is somewhat of a variation of how it works. It just sucks. So you're gonna see how this version is. It's not fun. Let's see. Krug says the mansion aesthetic of Clock Tower kind of inspired Spencer's Man. I would definitely argue that. I would definitely think that, like, the whole mansion stereotype when it comes into survival horror really solidified, like, you know, this is a really nice curated area where you can explore, see the horrors of what's going on, and delve deeper. I mean, it's one of like the first variations. Alone in the Dark did that, which I really want to play more of that. I just haven't gotten running it on my retro PC. It's a tough one to get running. But yeah, I think you guys will like how this runs. I hopefully didn't talk too long. That way you guys can see how this runs. But yeah, we'll definitely get into that. I guess for some housekeeping on the channel so far, a couple of things. The first thing is, like I said, the Clock Tower video will release officially on October 1st. It is available right now for YouTube membership and Patreon folk. So if you want to see it early, it's a 20-minute full video. If not, that's perfectly okay. You'll be able to see it on October 1st. So I wanted to give that like nice introduction into October, which is a nice thing. The second order of business, I did ask this on the YouTube community, and I've been thinking about it, but I'm definitely thinking of trying YouTube Shorts. So if you guys don't know, think of it kind of like Instagram Reels, where you make like little videos to kind of promote certain things. And mostly it's going to deal with what I always do, which is sport comparisons, but they're going to be extremely bite-sized, same production quality. I've been thinking about delving into that. Just doing little things here and there, cross-posting it on like Instagram, TikTok. I'm still kind of in the beginning stages, but I definitely want to test the waters with Instagram, see how reception works, and then maybe bring that to a degree on YouTube. But obviously it's not going to take over, because I still love making these like long curated high quality videos. At least I hope they are. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So it's going to be a while. I'll let you guys know when I start doing that. And I know a lot of people aren't interested in it, and that's perfectly fine. It just gives me a good idea of what people would like when it comes into that. Krug says, I can't think of any other place it comes from than the original movie. Oh, I'm not Emon. I'm Biscuit Air. Okay, Biscuit Air. I do remember you. Okay, because... Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I do remember seeing Biscuit Air. Good to see you, man. But, no, that's the second order of business that I do want to cover. I'm trying to think of anything else that I need to do. Yeah, I think after this one, I'm going to be working on other videos. I got to figure out what else, but I have like a list of stuff that I want to work on. But this was the biggest port versus port that I was kind of working on. I already got this going, so it's like completely done, so you guys will be able to see it. Yeah, I think I have a couple that I want to do. But all right, I think that's about it. Let's fire up some Clock Tower. Oh boy, this is just a funky monkey kind of game. All right, so this is how this is going to go. Let me load up the game. It's called... Okay, cool. So I can play it like that. So what I have to do, I have to capture it. I don't think... I'm very, very sure it doesn't know. I'm going to be very surprised if it will. Okay, so it doesn't like game capture. I think I'm going to do window capture. So let me try that. Let's see. Sorry about that. I'm just still trying to figure out how I'm going to like really capture this. Because as weird as it sounds, I think this is one of these games that doesn't like to be captured. And if it doesn't, that's going to be annoying. Let me see. I'm just going to put continue. No. Quick start. Okay. So you might not see anything for a second. Let me see how I can do this. Okay. Yeah, this thing does not like to be. Okay. Trying to think out how else I'm going to do this. Play capture might be the best thing to do. I don't like doing that, but that's... Okay. I think I know how we'll try this. All right, maybe window capture? All right. Ooh, there we go. So it's window capture for sure. All right. Cool. Okay, there we go. Hi, you can see Clock Tower. So let me just start from the beginning. Game start. Let's do that. So this game is originally in Japanese. Just so you guys know. This is a 100% Japanese game. There is a translation patch that you can apply this natively on the Windows 95 port. So if you do want to play that, you can do that. It's pretty cool, by the way. I'm glad they're able to do that. I'm not a fan of the text. I think the text looks pretty crappy. It doesn't match with the hiragana and the katakana kind of text. Like in terms of like the font, it just looks a bit out of place for my ears. Or for my eyes, I'm sorry. But, no, one thing you're going to notice is that the game is heavily smoothed out. Like, it's very smooth out. It's only in one resolution. It's blown up right now while you're watching this live stream. But it's definitely a game that just doesn't look good. You can't change any of the features. So you can't make it sharper if you wanted to. It's just one resolution that you can do. That sucks. I don't like that. That's one of the big reasons I don't like this port. I also hate that you can't full screen it. Like, you can, if I wanted to. You guys probably can't see it. Wow, it looks much better here. Jeez, in my recordings. But yeah. Oh my god. Glitch on whatever the hell it did. God, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, it just doesn't look good. You can't maximize it. Like the maximization hotkey is grayed out, so I can't do anything. So the way this game looks is how it's going to be. It's on a small screen too, so it sucks. You can't scale it. You can't resize the window. It's just, it is what it is. You get what you pay for, even though you're not paying for this in a way. I don't know. It's an abandonware game. That's something I think you guys need to know. This is an abandonware game, so if you're trying to get a copy of this, you can. I actually think... Hold up. How much can you get this for on eBay? Let me see. Before I keep on going, how much can you get Clock Tower on eBay? I'm pretty sure this game is somewhat relatively cheap. I wouldn't recommend buying this though. It's terrible. It's actually terrible. Okay, I'm seeing like First Fear. Maybe let me put Windows or PC or something like that. Clock Tower PC. Yeah, I can't even find it. Like it, huh? I looked at it a couple days ago and it was on there, and I guess it's not. That's weird. But yeah, it's not on there. So yeah, good luck trying to get this game, because it's not an easy one to get to. So, oopsie. You know, you did, what did you do? I wonder what kind of man Mr. Barrows is. Yeah. So you just go through the initial startup, see some of the characters we're dealing with somehow, huh? This house is so big, it makes me uneasy. Lot is funny. Oh my god. Lot's mouth moves like a fish. I don't like the way it's supposed to move. Don't be such a scaredy cat. Well, internet was got. No, all good. Don't even trip. So let's see. Let's go in, explore, see what's going on. Where's Miss Mary? So, just letting you know, actually, is cursor turned on? Let me make sure, because this is one game where you'd really need to see the cursor, or else it's like, where the hell am I going? But yeah. There we go. It still looks good. Okay, so I do have problems with this. I think I mentioned it. But it has a smooth out look to it, which I do not like. Can't change that. The game is stuck in 480p, and if you're running this on Windows 10, which is what I'm doing, there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to play in a very small window. It just sucks. Shall I take a look for her? Yeah, that's the thing. It just lacks a lot of features that I would really hope a game to have, and it really doesn't. Just all right. Basically, what happens? They just disappear. This intro's annoying. Of course, this house is gonna make any person freak out because it's big. Who hides in its? That's the best part. There we go. Let's see. Where do I want to go here? So if you double click, you get to run. If you single click, you kind of walk. It's nice. I mean, it controls beautiful. Like the control scheme on this game has aged like wine, which is funny because I don't say that in my video where the controls on console actually suck. They're bad. They're really bad. And it's just a very archaic thing. How about SNES? Does it run any better than this? I think the SNES is significantly better. It's just a much higher quality version. I mean, it's the vanilla out of all of these, of course. So it is going to run better. But it is the rarest of the three. I'm not counting the WonderSwan, because there is a WonderSwan version. But considering how difficult it is to... not difficult. But, let's see. How do I change inventory? Oh, okay. So all of your items show up here. But no, I would absolutely recommend that. It's gotten a lot more expensive over the years, and I know a lot of people can get reproduction cards. So this is one game that's definitely gone up in price. I got it when it was pretty cheap. Oh shit. So I am grateful that I was able to get a box copy a long time ago. But yeah, this is definitely one of those really... You're doing a port comparison of this dang game? It's done. Like, the port comparison is done. If you want to watch it, it's out right now for what is it called? It's out right now for YouTube membership and Patreon folk. But if you want to wait, you can wait October 1st. Oh my god, I forgot the audio, like, hits up already. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. I think the panic button was the right button. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, let me see. I think you have to double click. Oh yeah, the audio sounds terrible, by the way. I never get tired of that, but, yeah, the audio sounds... Oof. I can't change it. I really can't change it. It literally sounds like a farting. The best version of this is the PSX one, right? It's an enhanced port. It's pretty damn good. It holds up really nicely. I think the decision between, like, in my personal opinion, I think the decision between Clock Tower PS1 and the Super Nintendo version is going to be entirely up to preference. But there is one thing that I will note that I'm not a fan of, and is that the PS1 version has like a darker palette. I don't know why. It's just significantly darker than on the Super Nintendo or Windows 95. And it just makes no sense why it's so much darker. Maybe it's to make it moodier, but it doesn't really add much other than the game is darker and more difficult to see elements. So that's my problem. But yeah, so all of these games too are in Japanese. Super Nintendo, PS1, and PC. They all have translation patches, so you can do that. But if you do want to read this, it does use a basic hiragana, katakana, and some light kanji. Some of the kanji is a little bit tougher to read. I get stuck a lot on some of the kanji. My problem is too, when you are reading this in Japanese, is that it just goes a little bit too quickly. I'm not that speedy when it comes into reading Japanese, so I have to take my time still. But it's definitely one of those that, like, it just runs really quickly, and I'm not a fan of that, but it is what it is. But even then, I mean, mostly people are going to play it in English. A great way, I think, is to play this game on, like, EverDrives or ODEs, because you can apply the translation patch. I don't know. What are the controls for this? Is it like maybe space? I don't know. Because I actually never figured out how to do panic situations. It's not clicking the buttons either, just letting you know. Oh crap. It's not clicking out of that. Hold up. Let me see. Let me check something quickly. Because I actually don't know what are the controls for this on PC as well. Let me see. Clock Tower, Windows 95, controls. The game doesn't even let you do the controls. Wait, you must shake the mouse left and right. Wait, what? Hold up. Let me see this. Shake the mouse and then click right repeatedly. Are you kidding me? Hold up, hold up. Am I hearing this right? I don't know why, but I like the SNES version more than the PS1 because it was kind of confusing to navigate. They're both confusing to navigate. Like, this isn't the layout isn't the easiest to read. It's ugh. It hasn't aged well in terms of that. But I prefer the SNES version just because of some of the sound effects, the way the game looks. They're both sharp on the PS1 and SNES, so you have no problem on that. But I would just highly recommend either one of those. I think is a great way to play it. The Windows 95 is maybe more convenient because of the controller, because of the mouse controls, but it's just aged terribly when it comes to all the options. Like I can't blow this game up. Like I can't put it full screen at all. So let me see if I can do this right. Let me see if I can do the panic situation, which is this. Let's see. Wait, am I getting this right? Wait, hold up. What the fuck? Okay, stop walking or running. Panic, shake the mouse and right click repeatedly. So what? What? That is one of the weirdest. So basically what I'm supposed to do, I'm supposed to right click on the mouse button, right? And then you shake the mouse in order to do panic. That's actually terrible. Wow. Let's see. In emulator, is it possible to get, but this specific version does not do that for some reason. Oh, are you asking for mouse controls? That I don't know. I don't know how to do that. You could map the D-pad to your mouse, but it's not going to have the same maneuverability as, like, you know, moving around like this, you know. SNES doesn't use the mouse, but there is a mod that lets you do that. The PS1 does let you use the mouse. Are you serious? That's how you do that? Oh, that is terrible. Wow. That's actually really terrible. Pretty sure DuckStation has PS1 emulation. You could probably do that. So that is an option. You want to go through that. But yeah, basically, you have to shake the mouse and then right-click repeatedly. That's really annoying because you have to do it within the constraints of the window. I think that is one thing I did forget putting in the video, like hands down. I did forget to talk about that. It's not like I could talk about everything. That happens. I'm always gonna miss something. I think that's something that people won't notice. But yeah, there's no way I could review every little thing. I'm always gonna miss something. Oh wait, I know how to get through this. Yeah, the music actually does suck in this version. Yeah. Kind of like that shitty Batman game on the SNES. I don't remember the name, but you gotta hold 3 buttons. Oh, I'll put show. Wow, that's actually terrible. Yeah, you can't even remap the controls. Holy crap, the music is just, it's bad. Ooh. I hope you guys are hearing this music, because it's pretty terrible. It's pretty bad. Oh god. I think this is gonna be one of my favorite versions just because the music just sounds like you're singing through like a broken didgeridoo or something. I don't know, it's okay. So let's see, so I have to hide from him. Up here is a hiding spot, so you have no idea how many times I played. It's like you're activating cheat, but these are just in control. It's kind of cool though, and like genuinely, the point and click controls for this game are amazing. Like they're genuinely really good. It's just because you don't have that mouse and point and click controls, it's just terrible on console. It doesn't make any sense. And interacting is just a chore. I don't think a lot of people will have fun with that. Let's get back here. There we go. So that's how you hide from him. Yeah, early version of QTE. Yeah, now that I really think about it, it is a first for a lot of things. This game really did try to introduce quite a couple bit of new features that I don't think is pretty common. back in the day. I mean, QTEs were like really first introduced in like the Berserk game, Shenmue as well. But it's really, really nice to have that here. But yeah, so I've actually memorized this game to the point of like where to get the, what is it called? Where to get the S here. You know, like the S ending. Because I've played it so much. So you get the rope. So there's a rope and then the insecticide. You use the insecticide downstairs to get one of the items here. Okay. What was it? Oh, yeah. So you double click here. And you can't get in here, so you have to move the box. So I think one thing a lot of people don't know is that I have to play this. I have to play 3 versions of this game. And sometimes you play a game to the point where you're just like, yeah, I've played it so much to like no end. That's what's kind of funny, that you get to do it like that in a way. That you get to play a game to like no end. It's odd. What kind of clothes are these? I'm not gonna lie, this is closer to terms of Sweet Home in terms of the atmosphere. It might be Sweet Home inspired. That's actually, Sweet Home is another game I haven't played yet. I really would love to. I just don't own a copy. I can like I do have a, what is it called? I just fixed. I sent my NES to a modder, and he fixed it, and it works wonderful now. It's like the top loader, so now it has like composite. But I'm just so happy to have that. And the only thing is I don't have like a, what is it called? Well, the copy's really expensive now. It got up in price, and trying to get an EverDrive, I don't have it for the NES, so it sucks. The NES is full of eggs and junk. Yeah, it sucks. It is what it is, you know. There's not much you can do about it. But no, I'm actually pretty excited to explore that. But no, I love the I would love to actually play Sweet Home. That's actually a game on my list that I would love to get. Okay, go down the stairs. Where's... Okay. Where's the marker to go downstairs? There should be an icon. Oh, wow. See? Finding the icon can be a little annoying. I'll wait for her to rest. There we go. It's an NES game, which is also in Japanese. I have no problem with that. So if you want to try and just get a ROM file, I'm talking about Sweet Home Movie when it came in 1980. Oh, the Sweet Home Movie. Oh, I thought you meant the game. Because that's the only way I know Sweet Home. If I can, I usually like to play on original hardware, more or less. I know, I get a little snobby with how I play my games. I'm not a big fan of just getting a ROM and playing it. That's just me. Well, I know it's the most sensible way to play it. I'm really picky. You have no idea how picky I can be. Okay, let's see. That was a bad room. Okay, this was the room I wanted. So I do... Okay, so then he's gonna fly around, and then he had to screw with the bird for a little bit. There you go. But one thing is really nice about this is because this is on the PC, obviously load times are gonna be like perfect. The loading in between rooms and stuff like that, there's no hassle. It's nothing but a great time. That is one thing for sure. Okay, there are advantages of playing on real hardware, and there are also advantages of playing on emulator. It's true. It really is. Like I said, I never talk to you guys about my personal gaming habits because one, well, I don't really think it's kind of worth doing, but I get very picky on my gaming habits. Like if I can, I just want original hardware. I don't care how, but if I can play it on original hardware, that's just me. I used to personally mess with emulators. Oh, ooh. I used to mess with emulators a lot as a kid, but I think the way emulators are, the way it's inconsistent and how it works, I hate it. Like, I can't play emulators like that at all. I tried, but no, I can't. Like, for me, there is a ritualistic aspect that I love about gaming. You take the game out, you put it into your console, you fire it up, and you get to play it. That's just something I don't get when I play on like an emulator. And as weird as this sounds, I do love the ritualistic aspect of playing, and I am a collector too, so there's a plus and not minuses, but I think I found a happy medium that makes me happy while still keeping with bounds with what I like. That's why I never really go onto it, because one, most so here's the funny thing. The amount of comments that people come and tell me that are like, why you get this, just play on what is it called? Just play on just play on an emulator is pretty insane. And the reason I'm not trying to bash on the way anyone plays it, because that's not what I'm here to do. I'm just very picky how I do my shit. It's just me. I can't really like say anything else than that, you know. Oh shit, the insecticide. I didn't do that. I have to go back and like go into the room, get the insecticide, then go into one of the other rooms. I forgot to do that, so I have to go back. But no, that's just how I am. I love playing games through the ritual. It's just such a weird thing to say, because I don't think many people like that in a way. But no, when it comes into that, I love playing games in the ritualistic aspect. Put the goddamn cart into the goddamn console, and it's all good from there. It's just, I mean, that's how I am. It is how I'm built. That's good. All right. So we go in here. There should be the insecticide. Okay. Turn it on, please. Okay. So here's the thing. You go in here. Get some ham. There's a ham inside. You know, now that I kind of think of it, I'm like, how bougie is this woman to have a goddamn ham in her fridge? Like, it's an entire ham. Yeah, there's something attractive in the atmosphere of this game, like the wall lights, carpet, antique, and layer. It just looks beautiful. Yeah, I always thought this game was a pretty nice looking game. There wasn't much to it. There really isn't. Like, I think I'll put a good example. I cover this in the video too, but I think you guys will like to see this. So I'm gonna turn off window capture for a sec, and I'm gonna turn on display capture. So hi, you can see my desktop. Here's something that's very cool. So I'm in the data files of Clock Tower, right? What you can do, you can go into the backgrounds of Clock Tower and see how some of these models work. Like this is really cool. Like, you can see how some of these games were and like the art of it. Here you go. You can see how the staircase is, the texture for that. The bathrooms here too. Like, here's just a simple screen of the bathroom. If you want to really go deep into that. It is actually pretty nice. It's just the presentation. Can't really do much. My gripe about this too, is the game is naturally not pixelated. What's this? Why is he shrink? That means we could edit them ourselves. You know, you technically can. If someone was able to mod this, so I didn't talk about this in the video, but you can technically mod this, but I think the amount of work, I think a lot of people won't be interested in. So, like, for example, like, you could probably edit this fire texture to have the same exact fire texture as the SNES version, and then what you probably do is, that's my background music, by the way. You could probably have it to have these dimensions, and it'll probably work nicely. Yeah, same thing you could get Resident Evil 1 original, like wall lights. Yeah, if there's a way where someone can do that, that'd be cool. But I don't know if people are willing to go through this. And it is kind of an abandonware game, so I don't know. I would love to see someone do this. That'd be cool, especially the faces too. Like here's Mary. You really go into the like. Also, her sprite scares the fuck out of me. But I'm getting this on PC for sure. Yeah, you can find this online. I guess it's fine to say this because technically this is abandonware. It's not like this game is readily available. You can find this on abandonware.com. They actually have this game archived, and you can play this. It does play straight out of the box, so it's not a problem to play Clock Tower. Actually, pretty simple. It's just not the best experience, especially on Windows 10. It does play fine on Windows 95. So it's not a bad idea to play this on Windows 95, but it's not fun because you still don't have like those little like controller options. It sucks. Like there's not that much you can do. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Like in all seriousness, that's pretty much it. You really can't do much about it. But yeah, if you guys can figure that out, that'd be cool. I did see there's a mod on Nexus Mods that basically adds sound effects. So they have like higher quality sound effects that you can do. It edits pretty much all of them in a very good way. But it doesn't fix the MIDI music because I think that has to be loaded specifically through MIDI and it's not really good. Do you know how to modify the SNES? So you don't have to worry about that version because there is an SNES mod that does use mouse control. It's called Clock Tower Deluxe. There we go. I have to think about it. It's called Clock Tower Deluxe. You can actually find that, and you can play Clock Tower like that. Pretty cool way to play it. I haven't tried it myself because I don't have an EverDrive to like try it out on my system. But it is definitely something that I would love to. So, you know, there's that. EverDrive is one day. It's like one of the biggest things on my list. Oh, the textures? No. Definitely don't. I wish I had better insight on that, but I definitely don't know how to mod. I'm not a modder at all. I just like mods. The dead crow. There's a key inside. That's interesting. It doesn't show the crow here. Huh. There we go. So you actually have to let the crow out in order to get the best ending. I do remember that. I wonder if I could try to for the best ending. There we go. Bye. Yeah, I don't like some of these sound effects. And so... Me too. I want to run away as well. Damn, that's a fucking mood. No, I went back to play the PS1 version like completely. And it is a fun experience. I really had a great time playing it on PS1. What would Scissorman do in the daytime? Oh. Too long. Sleeps like Count Orlok. I don't think he knows how. If you see the origins of Scissorman, it's actually quite interesting. I actually like his origins. I was pretty intrigued with how it was going through. Okay. Not in here. Scissorsman doesn't appear there. I know all of his spawn points at this point. I played this game so much where I know all of his spawn points. Okay, that's rubble, so you can't do anything about that. There are 2 rooms here. Hopefully you can explore that. Let's see. There should be 1 item here. So why is Clock Tower 3 bad? Actually pretty simple why it's bad. The original creator did not work on that. It eventually went to Capcom. So yeah, it's pretty terrible. Clock Tower 2 is also pretty terrible as well. The only games of Clock Tower that are worth playing is Clock Tower... what is it called? It is Clock Tower... This version of Clock Tower, and then like the sequel, the PS1 version. Oh, is that Ryan? Hi. Hello. Wait, isn't this one with Scissors Man? This is. So this is the video that I've been working on really digitally. God, I can't speak today. No, I have been working diligently. How are you, man? I'll speak in chat later. But no, that is why you can't play Clock Tower. Thank God I never played 2 3. Yeah, so just play the original Clock Tower and then play Clock Tower PS2. Okay. Let me see something. I know he appears there. If he appears there, oh, fuck no. I think he does appear there. I'm not sure. Oh, ooh. A metal cane is stuck in there. Take the cane. Here's the cute thing. I like this cute thing. Alright. Want to see something funny? Look at this. I'm chilling. You're chilling. Good. Why is that funny? I'll put continue so I don't have to like run away from him. But it is kind of funny you do that and then he just kind of steps down. My problem is that the music doesn't really match with like the timing of when he comes. So that does kind of suck. Moving back into my room, so good. I'm glad, man. We'll definitely talk about that later. But no, there he is. He's literally a little munchkin. He's 8 years old. He's an 8-year-old demon who's literally here to. Oh. I do not like that. Yeah, so that was not supposed to happen. Like, those things kind of go off by themselves. It kind of fucks with you. This game does fuck with you a little bit. It's fun, though. But you can play this for free, technically. So just go on abandonware.com if you really want to play this on PC. You can play this. It's not the cleanest experience, but you can play this, and it does play with relatively no issue. Even if it is weird. Move, girl. Wait, actually, hold up. I do have to. Just a wooden board. Do you know what to do? Take the wooden board and put it there. The atmosphere I was talking about before, I would like to go to a place like this and explore alone. Not a good idea. Like you should not ask for that. You should definitely not ask to be alone in a place like that. Hell no. Like, you're asking for something to happen. Don't do it. If you want to go try fake, go for it. I ain't stopping you. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't want to be in a place like this alone. I genuinely wouldn't. I ain't about to test fate and find out if spirits and demons are real. I'm not a Ghostbuster. I mean, I like Ghostbusters. Who doesn't? All right. Oh. I feel like someone is watching. Who's watching me? The key on top. Take the ritual key. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, well, if my best friend's with me because he loves exploring too. It won't open. Literally, it just bonked her. That actually took me 30 minutes when I was playing on the Super Nintendo to figure out what that happened, but that really scared the crap out of me. He grooving. The doll literally goes, yo, let me talk with my demons. And then starts dancing with you. Get in the door. Okay, I can't explore that. It goes like, that little, kind of cute. There we go. Okay. Now I have to go back into the main room. I do have a couple things. Get in there, girl. So one thing I didn't know about this. The main character, Jennifer, is actually based off of Jennifer Connelly. Which is kind of crazy. That woman has aged like fine fucking wine. I love Jennifer Connelly like crazy. That is an option. Yeah, that's right. I think I do have a key. I do have a key. I don't remember. Okay, just imagine a kid playing this in the 90s. Oh, hell no. That's a big hell no for me. I would not want to. Oh shit, she is? She is. She is definitely based off of Jennifer Connelly, which is pretty cool. I'm telling you, if there's one person that no one in this life can say no, it's Jennifer Connelly. Which, now that it reminds me, I do want to watch Top Gun Maverick, which I'm sad that I missed it in theaters. I should have done that. But I really wanted to see Top Gun. I know, I would have loved that. Move. I said move. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, that's the room. So I want to check out this room. Yeah. Reminds me of that movie of her, Phenomenon. Yeah, so I'm glad you said that, because I was looking into it, and Phenomena, Clock Tower is based off of Phenomena. I haven't seen that movie, by the way, but I really want to watch it, if that's the case. Okay. Turn on the light. Okay, I have to get that now. You know, I could probably beat this game in a bit. The glass was used. There's liquid on the bottom of it. Ah. There's a silver key under it. I've played this game so many times, so we could probably finish it in like 20 minutes. And you can see the whole game. I think I remember playing this a long time ago on stream. Fun. I do like this game. I was about to say, but can I explain the plot without spoiling? For everyone else's sake, no. And I haven't seen Phenomena, so definitely no. That's gonna be a big no. I don't like talking about it. Don't know much about it. Yeah. One day I'll watch Phenomena. I think I don't know where it's streaming on, which is another thing I hate, because I really do hate streaming services and finding out where you can watch certain series that are otherwise unattainable. Then you have to go on that streaming service in order to figure it out. Alright, so here's the next room. This is Little Ritual. Okay. So she can explore a couple things here. Cheesy magic books on the thing. So if you want to figure out what's going on here, you have to come here and look at what the mural says. There's a mural. Part of it's obstructed. So there we go. So what we have to do is we just have to move the shelves. And you can see. Ooh. Okay. A room where a ritual is being held is depicted. I wonder if that room is in this place. Oh, it is. Room is extra spooky. You have to be shitting yourself right now, because it is spooky. Ooh. Don't worry. We're good. I think I'm going to give this stream, like, actually 20 minutes, because I think, unironically, I could finish this game in, like, 20 minutes. Like, I'm not joking. This game is not long. It's fun, but it's not long. So I think we could actually do that. Or was it downstairs? Yeah, I have to finish it on another version, too. I was actually playing this on the PS1 just to record footage for, like, a specific section. But yeah, I did that, and yeah, this plays fun. But I guess we're doing. I believe you. Thank you. That spiritual guidance helps a lot. Okay, I have to find out which room it is, because it's. Here's another weakness about this game. This game is actually cumbersomely annoying. Unless you've played it a lot, navigating through the mansion is really hectic. Like, it is not a straightforward experience. It's just, I guess what they were trying to do, they were trying to go for like a 3D variation of the map, but it just doesn't really work yet. Like I said, this is definitely a precursor to a lot of like other games. Okay. I don't know why that's not what pros sound, but okay. There we go. I think this was... Yeah, this is it. So there we go. So this is the ritual room. You have to put the staff in here and destroy that. And there's a room that opens on the bottom. So we have to go down the hole. So my question is, do you guys know what's inside the hole? What do you think is inside the hole? Please tell me. What's inside your hole? Okay, there we go. So here's what's down the big hole. So there is a guard dog right here, and you need to get past them. There is a way to get past them. So. Yo, mama. My mama's not down here. Actually, you might see her a bit. Who knows? What's that? Okay. That on her. Smell Jennifer knows so well. The smell of Miss Mary's perfume. Oh, by the way, have you heard of the PS1 game Devilman? I mean, I've heard of Devilman. I have the Devilman manga. I just... but no, I haven't played it yet. I wouldn't mind. I need to watch more of Devilman, though. Oh, no. It's Lot. Lot! Lot. You're live. Jennifer. Clock tower. The switch. What? Don't go. I'm the only one now. She is the only. Wow, so Lot died. Okay, so you have to go in there. But no, I haven't played Devilman. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, wait. Well, there is a lousy adaptation of it, one and only. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Try one day. I just haven't played Devilman. I mean, I haven't read Devilman as much. I haven't looked into Crybaby, but I definitely want to like read the manga. I can. It's just the ones that I bought are in Japanese that I can't read. Like, it's very heavy kanji. Oh no. You guys ready for this? It's a big baby. Crybaby is a disgrace to the manga, just know that. That's what I keep hearing. There you go. Run, girl, run. Stop falling down, girl. There we go. There she goes. Duke from Resident Evil 8. I still have to play Resident Evil 8, by the way. Run! It literally fucking died because some kerosene fell on it. Oh my god, it's exploding. Yo, honestly, this game does go hard, though. Okay, so now that we escape that. Hell the fuck. Okay, so that's dead. I've thrown the perfume and black robe away. It'd be a bad idea to pass the dog in. Okay, so get inside. There was a specific... Oh, I went in the wrong door. That's why. Okay. So. Here we go. Get in the elevator. So how would a boss fight look like in a game where you can run and hide? This is it. Like, this is kind of it. It's pretty menial, but like, this is how it is. I always find it funny when cults go through all this trouble to summon something that dies in fire so easily. It's just like y'all should just light everything on fire then. And then it's just like, oops. We should have just thought about maybe the fire is going to destroy our demon that we summoned. Maybe I should have not thought of that. Oh shit. Oh oh fuck. I forgot about that. Hold up. We can actually go to continue and see what we did wrong. Okay. Okay, no comment. No comment? What does that mean? Okay, I'm gonna go to number 2. Well, there might be some madmen who finished this game in the 90s. I've definitely finished this game. It's not too bad once you look at it, but it's pretty fucky wucky, man. Oh, I did overlook one thing. I remember now. Oh, good, Jennifer. You are safe and sound. Mary. Why? Oh, I don't know why that's funny. Just but no, that's kind of it. I have to play like it all over again to kind of like exhaust everything. Oh shit. Yeah, like there's not much I can do. Like I'm dead. If she just outright comes here and like kills you. It was you. I told you she looked like Witch from Narnia. She kind of does, actually. I didn't think about that. But that's kind of it. Like, I can't really show much of Clock Tower because, I mean, as weird as it sounds, that's it. It's a very small game. There isn't much to it, but it's pretty fun to like. It's pretty fun to. Oh God, why is that there? What is that? What? Oh, okay. I guess the window captures. Pick that from the webcam. I don't know why. Damn, that's rough. It is rough. I'm not gonna lie. It's how should I say? It's a progression in survival horror. There really isn't much to it. So you could beat it pretty quickly, but it is a fun game. I think if you want to see what it was like to play games like this in the past, it's fun. I would definitely recommend it. But that's pretty it. This game does have multiple endings. It has about like 6 or 8 of them. So I definitely got 2 of them. Yeah, I definitely did get 2 of them. Actually, you know what? Let me check something. Let me show you this. Let me show how it is, and then I'll show you what I mean. Clock Tower. Okay, cool. So you guys can still see it. All right. So if I go to ending list, I have 2 endings here, and that's ending D and E. So I do have those. Retro Cube, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. So I did get these 2. I was trying to go for S, which is not here, but that's fine. A hole too. How's that possible? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This game was pretty ahead of its time in that degree. Like it really has aged. Like there's no fact about it. I think for a lot of people it's a tough one to get into, and I perfectly understand why, because it's just an archaic way of playing a game in 2022. But it's still fun to get through. But there we go. That was Clock Tower. That was the Windows version too. If you guys want to see how this is going to be running, I have a full port versus port coming out October 1st. But if you want to watch it now, it's right up for YouTube memberships as well as Patreon. So you can watch it right now, no problem, and you should be having a great time with that. But if you don't want to join the membership, that's completely fine. RetroCoop, just relaxing playing Moon on Switch. Moon? Because Sun and... No, not Sun and Moon. I haven't heard of Moon. Now I'm curious, what's Moon? Which Moon? I haven't heard of this game. Oh, that's cool. Oh, To the Moon. Why have I never heard of this? Oh, it's by Asking Entertainment. Okay, huh. Cool one. I'd actually be down. Thought you're also going to play the PS1 version. No. I'm just going to play the Windows version. But you'll be able to see how the PS1 version works. Like I said, October 1st is when the video comes out, but it's available right now for YouTube membership and Patreon folks, so you can watch it right now if you want to. It's 20 minutes, quite a bit, but if not, it's going to be available October 1st. But that should be it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for Krug for coming in. Ryan, RetroCoop, I know a couple other people came in too. Thank you guys so much for coming in. No, it's just called Moon. For the PS1, it's English translation. Pretty unique. Check it out. Well, check it out. I always like new experiences. Never going to say no to that. But thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed Clock Tower. And yeah, you know what? I guess... No, that should be good. I guess that about covers it. There isn't too much to Clock Tower. That should be it. But thank you guys for coming in. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I'll see you very soon. There we go.